Welcome to Lost Culture, a one-stop destination for everything pop culture. My name is Astøn. On today's episode of Lost Movie News, we're going to break down a couple things. Just make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, share so your friends can see. And as always, let's jump right into it. So our first story of the day, we have Mel Gibson. So Mel Gibson's being approached by DC, WB, and basically trying to save a sinking ship. So I don't understand why Mel Gibson would drop this low, but at the moment, I can see why Warner Brothers would want Mel Gibson to actually come on and direct Suicide Squad 2. So, you know, Suicide Squad actually did pretty good financially for Warner Brothers, but when it came to critical reviews, some of like the fan reviews, they were much lower than where they wanted to be at. So I guess with bringing in Mel Gibson, they can hopefully build on to that box office success and then improve on their critic ratings, their Rotten Tomato score, and hopefully improve this. Now, do I think Mel Gibson can do it? Yes. I think Mel Gibson is a well-qualified director who can actually get in and kind of get this ensemble cast together. I don't know who they're actually going to have for Suicide Squad 2 because we know right now reports are Harley Quinn's supposed to be going out doing her own thing. I think Deadshot was supposed to be getting his own little spinoff also. So we don't really know who all they're going to be having left behind for Suicide Squad 2. But I think it's always good to have talent come in and help things get sorted out. And there's not too many people that's more talented than Mel Gibson as directing. So going on from there, we got some episode 8 rumors. Like apparently Finn is going to go out on a new secret mission, sneaking back onto a Imperial base. I think it's got they have a new Star Destroyer in episode 8. This is all rumor. They're gonna have a new Star Destroyer, and it's still gonna be triangular shaped like we know from the old trilogy. But this time they're not gonna have the old like city built on top of it. So they're going more like a more smoother look. It's gonna be more how we seen them in the last episode. So I'm actually really infatuated to see how this turns out because we see, like I said, Finn's out on secret missions again. I wonder what happened between episode 7 and 8 where Finn got all this stock to where he could go out sneaking on these ships and stuff where they're giving him missions to do these type of missions. So that's what I want to see, like how far Finn has came. And if it doesn't happen, I mean, I'm pretty sure for everything I've heard about Finn's going to have a nice little arc going on anyway. So I'm not really too concerned if it doesn't happen, but it'd be cool to see if it does happen. I definitely want to see Star Destroyers again and see how this new universe is shaping out. So going on to our next story of the day for is Fast and the Furious 8. So we seen Helen Mirren at the end of episode 7, and we've always been wondering like who she is. And now Evan Turner basically told us who she is. He's not even in the film, but yet he has a lot of input that only people in the film should have. So maybe he might actually come back around in episode 8, have a short little cameo or anything, because we know Strahan's back in the movie. So let's see if he's coming back. So the role of Helen Mirren is actually going to be like Mama Shaw. She's going to be playing, I think her name is Shia, but she's definitely the mother of the 2 Shaw brothers. And I'd love to see how she has to play in this game. Like, is she trying to get the boys set free? Is she mad because one of her sons in a coma? Is she mad because her kids are both locked up? Only time will tell. Like, both her sons are pretty badasses. So I love to see how badass she ends up being. I'm pretty sure she's not going to be out doing action scenes, but we can definitely see her doing some power moves that would impress me alone. Like, let's have her out there like some type of like mob boss. Yeah, I'd definitely like to see how she gets down in this new series. Now, this week we have our next segment called Opening This Week, and basically we're going to talk about the films that are actually coming to theater this week. So the film I chose today, I'll cover Fist Fight tomorrow. We're choosing The Great Wall. So The Great Wall, yeah. Going off the Rotten Tomato score, it's already like a 43. I know a lot of people are upset about the basically the whitewashing of saving like the Great Wall, because there are in China and out of nowhere like a Western immigrant came to save the Great Wall in China, and yeah, and then like the 3D for the dragons don't even look good, so it just doesn't look good for me. Like what World Dragon, I think somebody called it. That's exactly what it looks like because you see the dragons are all piled up on top of each other, just like in World War Z when the zombies trying to get over the wall, so they just piled on top of each other, and that's definitely what we seen today in this episode. Not in this episode, but in the trailers. Like none of the trailers actually intrigued me at all. Like all, yeah, they're all lackluster. Like there's nothing impressive about this trailer. Like hopefully it ends up being a good film, but only time will tell. So going on from there, I'm going on. The next thing is the Raid. The Raid. So the Raid is getting an American remake. We got Joe Carnahan. He's actually going to be the one who's going to be shooting it. He's actually like, taking the reins and bringing this film to America. He's hoped to make it something that it wasn't, like that it wasn't, but he said to bring a new twist to it, make it feel new again for the people. Like a lot of people in America has already seen the Raid, so it's nothing like they just recop the film that it'll be new. Because a lot of people already seen the film, nice action film. So what he's gonna do is he's gonna come in, he's gonna revamp it, make it more. I don't know what he's gonna do with it honestly, but he's definitely gonna make it more appealing to a Western audience. And I'd love to see his take on the film. So like I don't know who's actually going to get back into the film with like martial artists, but I'd definitely love to see a new take on the film, see how it goes around. And hey, I mean, even if this one sucks, we still got the original Raids, so I'm fine with it. Like it's okay for them to come out here and make some new things, and let's go. So our next story of the day is Deadpool 2. I feel like every other week we got some new information for Deadpool 2. And this week is no different. So this week we got Kerry Washington. She's apparently already testing for Deadpool's role, for a role in Deadpool called Domino. We've seen a couple of people make up some mock-ups and everything. I mean, I like Kerry Washington. I don't see why she wouldn't be able to do it. I think she's a very beautiful woman. Obviously, in the comic books, Domino is more of a Caucasian female, but I don't think the race of the character actually is that important toward the character. I think it'd be cool to see her do it. I think she's a great actress. I'd love to see how she actually. I never seen her do an action role. I don't remember seeing her do an action role. So for me, I'd love to see how she actually turns over to how she actually does for the action role. I haven't seen her do one. I mean, Halle Berry came over and did okay, so I don't see why Kerry Washington wouldn't be able to. So only time will tell how well she is inside this role. So here we go for our trash or cast segment. For the trash or cast segment, our first segment is T2 Trainspotting. So these clips, they really didn't do much for me. I know a lot of people like love Trainspotting. Like, unfortunately, I'm not one of them. Like, it really didn't do much for me. Like, it didn't do anything for me. And I'm a big like Ewan McGregor fan. So even like him, I see like he lost a lot of weight for these films. These clips didn't do anything for me. So for me, I gotta trash the clips. I wasn't a fan of them like at all. Like I was not a fan of these clips at all. They didn't do anything for me at all. So going on to our next story, we have Beauty and the Beast featurette. Now this featurette I have to cash out with. Like this featurette, I actually like this featurette. It didn't show us too much new footage. It gave us a little close-up looks at some of the characters, but basically it was just the cast and crew talking about the film. And I don't know what it was, but this actually got me excited for Beauty and the Beast. And that's what these little featurettes are supposed to do. They're supposed to get you more excited for the film. Now, if you weren't already excited about Beast, you're not going to get this featurette isn't going to get you more excited. If you didn't like his character design, you're not going to like it. It's still the same character design. I want to say it actually improved, but I can't say that it did. I didn't notice any difference in it, so I'm not going to say it did improve. But I mean, I used to have some problems with it at first. It still is a little bit jarring to me, but overall, the movie looks amazing. The movie looks amazing, and we see like Emma Watson's talking about how she's been on some elaborate films, and obviously she has, like, definitely with like not Hogwarts, but Harry Potter. Those films are really big CGI films. And when she said when it came to this one, I feel like it was just so much improved, and it makes sense because it is like almost 20 years later since she's done the original Harry Potter film, and but just to see the cast, everyone talking about how excited they are, the music, um, this is like every time I hear like a moment in time, I think it's a moment in time, and that song alone like gives me like it gets me excited every time I hear that Beauty and the Beast theme song. It gets me excited just to see this film again. So it's going to be great to see how this turns out. I actually can't wait. This film is actually going to hit theaters March 18th, I believe it is. So this is one of those films I'm definitely going to go see our opening weekend, and I'm excited for it. Now for our last topic of the day, we got Logan. So Logan released a found footage trailer, and before anything, I have to buy this. I love this little found footage trailer. It was like creepy. It was scary. I don't want to say scary, but it was definitely like it reminded me of the original. Wasn't it Blair Witch Project? Like the found footage and everything. This movie is like this little trailer is really creepy. Like it's really creepy. We get to see X-23 get her surgery. We see her screaming after she get done. Then we get out of nowhere to see her calm. Then we see like all like the mental issues she's going through. She's like in the corner just cutting herself over and over again. This was like a little creepy show. I don't think they showed her claws and her feet. They definitely showed the claws in her hands. I don't remember showing the claws in her feet, but they definitely showed them doing something to her feet. So I can't remember if they showed the claws in her feet or not. I really can't remember. But going on from there, I'm excited about this trailer. I'm already excited for this film. What can I say? Like they know what they're doing, especially with they're putting up the new posters like every other day. They got this found footage. They have a new TV spot like every other day. This found footage might be my favorite footage from Logan, though. All trailers. This had to be my favorite one. Especially with, like, we see her on the operating table. We see her claws are already sticking out. Yeah, this is really great. I can't wait to see it. That's really all we have for today. Thank you guys for tuning in. As always, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, stay lost. Why not try to be part of the show? I was riding through the hills on my phone, I'm in the